Zay Flowers last season, 77 receptions, 108 targets, 858 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Thoughts on Zay Flowers?
Oh man, good rookie year for Zay Flowers, right? Really kind of emerged there and been he's a good focal point there for the passing game in Baltimore. I think that with Zay, you're still going to see some bust weeks. Um, and for a guy that's right there at fringe wide receiver two territory, I think that's to be acknowledged and to be had. It's really just trying to understand where this is. So 108 targets last year. I could see that tick up to 120-ish this year, maybe 82, 83 receptions. We'll call that enough to get him to 900 yards and 6 touchdowns, right? I mean, if there's that, the 5 number honestly kind of seems pretty nice. So I don't know that I would bank on more touchdowns. So I don't hate the pick. I think you're getting good, adequate value for what that pick is, but I think that's exactly what Zay Flower is. So there's not necessarily value built in, and that's okay. You can't have that with every draft pick, right? Like you can't build an entire roster based off of value, potential, and upside. I think this is possibly one of those cases there at 46. If you really don't like the running backs that are around, or you feel like um you don't want to gamble on waiting to see what comes back to you on receiver for the next round. Zay Flowers is your, you know, second or third wide receiver at this point. I think I can live with that, but I don't want this as my first wide receiver if I decide to go, running back, tight end, or something like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype around Zay Flowers coming into this offense and what it could look like and all of that leading up to last year. And while he definitely delivered a good rookie season, what didn't quite necessarily live up to the hype on this one as well. Now there's a lot of things that are positive around this one, and we could see, right, like Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews will be, target one, target two on this offense there. When it's all said and done, I think we see Zay Flowers somewhere around probably 80 receptions, probably really close to about 1,000 yards when it's all said and done, and probably somewhere in that 6, maybe 7 touchdown range. So um, all of that to be said, like that's going to be kind of in that back end wide receiver two, fringe wide receiver two type of numbers, and that's kind of what you're drafting there, right? Like you're very much kind of drafting what you're getting as far as how I kind of see that, where there's not a lot of upside, but it's probably a pretty safe built-in floor with that as well.